Sa'd ibn Abi Waqqas, to Rustam. And he told Rustam, he said, Rustam said, why have you come here? And Ibn Amir answered, he said, verily, Allah has sent us to bring humanity out of the worship of people to the worship of Allah alone. From a narrow concept of this world to a broad vision. You see? Stuck in the dunya, we want to broaden your vision now. From the tyranny of religions to the justice of Islam. See the concept he's bringing. We want to expand your consciousness now. So you could be on the street talking to somebody and saying, I want to expand your consciousness, man. There's more to life than just these few years, you're living here. What happened when you die? Okay, let's expand your consciousness to the hereafter. See? So this is a concept. And also tyranny and justice. Right? Zulm, oppression, and bringing the adala of Islam. Now, in terms of the goals, now and I want to discuss this with you, because we are here in Toronto now, and we need to study the population. The brothers who are on the street, you have an idea of people who move in the streets. And the mall will bring everybody into the malls. But we need to study the population and to make goals, have goals in mind in terms of what we would like to accomplish. The first goal, of course, is to locate believing individuals. Okay? And those individuals really can assist us to reach larger groups. Okay? And that's not restricted to any particular race or any particular group. Okay? But, sometimes it is good if you see somebody who has great potential, to put some emphasis on that person. The Prophet ﷺ, was blessed in the early days with Abu Bakr as-Siddiq. And through Abu Bakr as-Siddiq, many people embraced Islam. The 10 people promised paradise, many people came in through the Dawah of Abu Bakr as-Siddiq. Okay? Also, to locate a righteous ummah, which can call to Allah and strive in His path. Also to look at certain groups. There may be certain groups in the city who are more open towards Dawah. There may be more possibilities. So we will try to study this group and see how can we approach this group. What can we do, to assist this group, to call to the good and forbid evil amongst the particular group. And then that group in itself, can actually lead the way. There was a Lebanese brother in Durban, Sheikh Saad, and he was calling people. He has his own style. He's a businessman. He went down there first as a mechanic and whatnot, and he opened up a falafel shop, whatever. And he's a all-around businessman, but he was a really religious, pious person into Dawah. And so what he did was, there was a certain section in KwaZulu-Natal that the people needed. The children didn't have breakfast. They didn't have breakfast. So what he did was, he would go to the school, and he would organize, 800 breakfasts. And he would bring them to the school. And the children would come and line up, and then they would get the breakfast. And they said, what should we do? What do you want us to do? He said, nothing. He said, but just say this word, La ilaha illallah. Just say, La ilaha illallah. And they all learned that, and they would just say that. And he wouldn't ask them anything else. And eventually, the principal of the school embraced Islam. And then the people of the neighborhood embraced. And in that area, there's a lot of Muslims now in that area. Right? And because of what he did, it's a very simple way. But it was a very powerful way because of his sincerity. So locating a righteous ummah, that can call to the path. Also, what we are doing is iqamat al-hujjah. We are establishing the evidence against the disbelievers and the deniers of truth. Now this, we don't publicly say this one. It's a little harsh, but we're actually making a hujjah. Because there's some people out there who are shayateen. Right? And somebody has to stand up for the truth. You know, amidst the evil that is there. You know, and this is a hujjah in a sense. It is an evidence, you know, against those who deny the truth. And of course, prohibition of corruption on the earth. So these are some of the goals that we have in terms of Dawah itself. You see, this is a different concept. This is a different concept. And this can take in a lot more in terms of the type of activities that you do. Because somebody may say, I want to be involved in Dawah, but I'm not a good speaker. I don't like to talk to people so much. But I want to be involved. So you can be involved. This is what we're talking about. That there's ways that you can be involved and you don't even say a word. Right? It's your body language. Right? It's the good that you're doing that is calling to people. It doesn't have to be words. Okay? I want to open up the floor for any discussion anybody may have, you know, concerning this concept here now, in the context maybe even of Quran.
Yes, I'd like to go back to the concept of violence.
Yeah.
Because